Finally, it has been announced what is going to be new for the Alton Towers Resort in 2023. The Curse of Alton Manor is set to replace Duel, which was a former ghost train kind of attraction where you had guns and you could shoot different lasers. Now this is going to be the next step to that. So if you don't know the history of Duel or the haunted house at Alton Towers, it originally started as the haunted house. Then it turned into Duel, the haunted house strikes back, and now we're going into the next step of the evolution of the kind of ghost train at Alton Towers, which is the Curse of Alton Manor. Now, as I'm recording this, it is currently about 10 minutes to 9 in the morning. I have literally woke up about an hour ago. I saw the news straight away and I knew that I had to hop on a video for this because Alton Towers have not only released a picture about the new attraction, but they've also released a little bit of information, and alongside that I've done my own research online and I found a couple of articles where the kind of head of management at the Alton Towers Resort have spoke a little bit more about what they're going to do with this brand new attraction, which I will read out in this video. Now let's first off just talk about this poster, which will hopefully appear somewhere on screen right now. So as you can see, it is literally like a haunted house, but Duel was kind of family friendly looking, and this looks a little bit more sinister if I'm completely honest. This looks like something that we'd see at Scarefest at Halloween, which is their scare attraction, which is kind of aimed towards an older audience. And this seems very much like that. If you don't know the scare mazes, there's a maze called the Attic, which is all about kind of ghosts in an attic and you meet the devil and stuff. And this looks very much like that. It looks very much similar, A, to the logo of the attic, and B, to the kind of concept of the attic. So I'm wondering if any of that's going to tie in as well. You can kind of see creepy dolls. Maybe the haunted house is a doll's house and you're kind of going inside the doll's house. You can see obviously the riders kind of going into the house. They're looking petrified, and it's just got this very kind of dark, mysterious ambience to it. It's kind of the woods in the background, the smoke, the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever, the alphabet blocks. And yeah, there is just light coming from inside. So if you don't know the marketing towards this attraction, then last year Duel had, the house was repossessed, it said. So it's all boarded up and it said house repossessed. And that's quite genius, because possession is a lot of a ghosting, so it's very clever how they've done that. But also they had a few little peepholes that you could look through, and when you looked through there was like spiders and ghosts and creepy crawlies, and it was very, very mysterious. But also they had a little phone number that I don't know if it still works. I unfortunately never tried it myself, to be fair, but they had a phone number that you could ring up, and it was very spooky. They were talking about kind of ghost sightings, and if you've seen a ghost, please ring us back. And yeah, very, very interesting. Now I've got my iPad here because I'm going to talk a little bit about an article that I found. So this is walesonline.co.uk. A bit weird that Wales is posted about Alton Towers, but you do you. And yeah, they have put, Alton Towers has released the first details of its new attraction coming to the theme park this spring. The Curse at Alton Manor, set to be the resort's most immersive dark ride to date. So already we're thinking kind of, what special effects are they going to use? How mental is this going to be? The resort said it will be a haunting ride which will frighten and excite children and adults as it takes them on a hair-raising journey. So that's quite interesting really, because they have kind of still said that they are aiming towards children's and families alike, yet that poster to me looks a little bit more creepy than something that an 8-year-old would go in. If I'm completely honest, when I was younger, I was scared of Duel. So if this is scarier than Duel, then that's going to be, yeah, I don't know if the marketing's a bit weird about that, kind of aiming it towards children. But anyways, we'll read on. Creators of the Curse at Alton Manor are said to have found new ways to scare and surprise fans with special effects and visuals that have never been seen before from a UK theme park. The spooky site where Alton Manor resides was once home to the attraction Duel, which I explained earlier in the video. So what it sounds like is they are going to use effects from kind of across the world you know, different kind of scare elements that maybe these kind of founders of this new attraction have kind of seen before, and they've gone, right, we can nick that. The UK hasn't used that yet, so that'll be very, very interesting. Kate McBurney, head of product excellence at Alton Towers, said, "Let the countdown begin. The Curse at Alton Manor is no ordinary dark ride. It has all the components of a supernatural tale. It's dark, compelling, and promises some thrilling and scary moments along the way. Fans of eerie rides will certainly appreciate this one." Once again, even though it said the word children, this is kind of all suggesting otherwise. More details on the Curse at Alton Manor will be revealed next month, so stay tuned for what's to come. Okay, so by the sounds of it, this is just stage one. This is just the first teaser of what we can be getting in the spring, which is very, very exciting. I mean, looking at the poster, reading the kind of articles about it today, it's just been so exciting. And like I said, I wouldn't film a video the crack of dawn if I wasn't really excited for this new attraction. But anyways, let me know what you think. Let's start some speculation in the comments. What kind of never been seen before effects do you reckon will happen? How much of the original Duel do you reckon they'll keep? How much do you reckon they'll change? Let me know. I will respond to every single comment, and yeah, that'll be pretty wicked. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. I've been Theme Park Magic. You have forever been awesome. Take care of yourselves.